Hello, hello. Welcome back to Universal Chronicles, where we use every avenue, every moment, every TV show, book, meme, social media post, whatever, to learn life's lessons. I wanted to share something with you all. Now, before I do, let me put this disclaimer. This is what I'm about to say is not to replace any professional medical um, advice. I'm not a medical professional. I'm just a person who um, searches and finds ways to help myself feel better. So today I wanted to talk to you all about breathing because I don't know if we ever realize how our breathing changes from when we're a baby as we grow older. So, if you ever look at a newborn when they cry or when they're breathing, when they inhale, their stomach inflates. So they take in their air and it goes down into their body and inflates their stomach. And when they exhale, the tummy deflates, it goes in. And so um, the term that I've known it to be called is conscious breathing when you attempt to do it, as a bigger person, because that's naturally the way babies breathe when they are first born up until I don't know how many months. I don't even know. I gotta try and figure out when I can pay attention to when the way they breathe and changes. So anyway, I wanted to make this video because I know back in 2020 when I was sick, when I think I had COVID because I did a flu test and they said it wasn't the flu, and they hadn't yet came up with COVID. They just knew a lot of people was sick with these upper respiratory issues. But I believe this breathing is one of the things that really, really helped me, and it still does. Anytime I feel any shortness of breath or any upper respiratory issues, especially if it has to do with my bronchial tubes or anything, if I feel like any mucus building up, but I try and do it daily and just work on breathing like that to make sure, my body gets enough oxygen. So, um, it's called conscious breathing. And so, what you're going to do is you're going to inhale the air, inhale the prana into your body. A lot of times when people take a deep breath, their shoulders go up, and it's just like the air goes right there and it stays, but it's not really getting a chance to really get into the body. You just kind of do that, and it doesn't go anywhere. But if you inhale and kind of like, I want to say swallow the air. Let me see. So when you inhale, your tummy should inflate. Now my tummy is currently inflated, which is why I look and sound like this, and then you release. Now it's up to you if you want to release it out your nose or out your mouth. Um, but yeah, when you inhale, you're going to inhale through your mouth, take the air in and let it go down. Now, if you're not used to doing this, when you first do it, it's going to feel really funny at the top of your stomach, right there at your diaphragm, because you're not used to breathing that way anymore. So when you inhale, notice my shoulders and stuff and chest didn't go up. That's because my tummy is inflated. It's good to let out the air slow. And you can do like 3 times per set, and you don't want to do it too fast because you can get a little dizzy, but you now if you let it out your mouth, you can let it out a little slower. But you inhale, your tummy should inflate. Now if you're not used to it, again, it's going to feel funny at the top of your tummy where your diaphragm is, and then you hold it for like 5 to 7 seconds and let it out slow. Now, if you're trying to de-stress or calm down, you can do that breathing technique. And as you exhale, You just kind of let your shoulders go down if they were tight, or if you feel any like tension or tightness in your body. When you do inhale, those 5 to 7 seconds, you can focus on whatever area of your body is tense and tight. Focus on that area, and sometimes you can kind of like uh, press into that area, but don't release the air, and that would help. Especially sometimes we have sometimes we have stagnant energies in our bodies, right? Well, a lot of times, and we don't think about it, but those aches that we have in our body or certain areas like that may be in our back or our neck or somewhere, legs, you may feel an area that's kind of tense or tight, right? Sometimes there could be just stuck energy, and this breathing technique can also help with that when you breathe in. Say, for instance, my right part of my lower back, right? There's a spot that's kind of tense right there that I can feel it. So I could do the breathing techniques and incorporate a stretch. So I can inhale, stretch, and kind of press and put my intention into that spot, and then release slow, and I can feel the tension alleviating, like going away. And I could do that 3 or 4 times, and feel the difference. So again, it's conscious breathing. And you can even do this if you have asthma or even bronchitis. If you start to feel shortness of breath or get a little wheezing, this is not to replace your what do you call it? Your inhaler, right? This is not to replace that. But if in the event you happen to be somewhere and you don't have your inhaler or breathing machine, or you're waiting for the ambulance or something, but you're having trouble breathing, try the conscious breathing technique. And it may feel funny, and it may feel a little difficult the first 2, 3 times that you do it. It may even make you cough, but after a while, you'll start to feel your bronchial tubes opening up, and you feel a little better. But again, this is not to replace any professional uh, medical um, advice or anything like that, and it's not to replace, any asthma medications, but it is a way to help you manage or maintain in the event that you don't have it. It's also good for um, right before or during meditation. If you need to relax, if you need to calm down, you can do it. Again, you just inhale the air into your stomach. So your stomach should go out, right? It should inflate. And you hold your breath for 5 to 7 seconds, then you release it. You exhale slowly and allow your body just to kind of go limber. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with y'all because it does help me quite a bit, especially the days if you have allergies and you go outside and all of a sudden your chest just start feeling a little tight out of nowhere, because people have allergy asthma attacks. They don't necessarily have asthma, but something can trigger the symptoms of asthma, if you step outside into the elements or whatever. So conscious breathing, try it. It will definitely help you. You can do it like take a deep breath, hold it 5 to 7 seconds, and release it. But don't do when they say take a deep breath, and you don't do that. It should not be your chest that's inflating. It should be your belly. And again, it will feel weird until you get used to doing it, but it definitely does help. So I hope this helps someone. Have a good day.